Hi, friends. This is the math lesson for second grade. This is Unit 6, Lesson 9. We are going to start working on subtraction. Last week we did addition. This week we're going to work on subtraction. So please make sure that you either rip out this family letter or show it to your parents when you get a chance. It just kind of shows the different methods that you've learned already. But we will be mostly using the ungroup first method, the traditional borrowing method, as your parents called it when they were in school. So go ahead, show them that. And then we are going to work on page 285 and 286 today. So we have 4 word problems to work on. And then we have some just straight subtraction problems and then 2 more word problems. So stick with me for the first 2, and then if you want to try the next 2 on your own, you will have the chance to do that. So in each of the problems today, you will be subtracting from a hundreds number. 200, 500, 600, 400, etc. On the back, you might have seen some thousands. So I'm just going to quickly review with boxes, sticks, and circles how we would ungroup when we have 0. So if I look at this first problem right here, it says a teacher buys 200 erasers for his students. He gives 152 of them away. How many erasers does he have left over? So if I start with these 200, right? These 2 blocks equal 200. And I want to take away 152. Well, I know I can do that, but I don't have the right sticks or boxes too. So what I need to do is remember, I'm going to exchange. I'm going to take one of my hundreds and I'm going to turn it into something else, because I know that a hundreds block is the same as 10 tens. So I'm going to exchange. I'm just going to move this up here for right now. That's the one I still have. I'm going to exchange my hundreds block or box for 10 ones. Now, I know I can take away my 100. I know I can take away my 5 tens, but I still can't take away my 2. So I'm actually going to take one of my tens and I'm going to exchange it for 5 ones. And remember, it's best to set them in rows of 5 because it makes them easier to count. So now, I still have 200, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 195, 200. I did not change my number. I just changed or exchanged the way that it looked. Okay, now I can take away that 152. So I take away 2 ones. I am going to take away these 5 tens, and I'm going to take away my 100. Now I can see that I have 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48 left. Okay, so when we are subtracting from the 200 or a hundreds number, there is a lot of ungrouping that happens. So since we are doing that for each one of these problems, I'm hoping that you will get pretty good at solving these. So let's go ahead and get started. We are going to solve every word problem. We're going to use any method. I highly encourage you to use the borrowing or ungroup first method. And then you will make a proof drawing, which is what we just did with our boxes, sticks, and circles. So we technically already know the answer to this one, but we have to do our equation anyways. Now, when you write 200, I did not leave very much room up there for my ungrouping. So be careful because you need to make sure that you have room to cross out your numbers. So first thing I do, can I do 0 take away 2? Nope. Go next door. Uh-oh, no one's home. So I can't ungroup a 0. So I have to go next door again. I cross off the 2, I change it to a 1. Remember, I just go back 1. And I bring back 10. Now, I can subtract here, I can subtract here, but I cannot subtract in my 1s yet. So I'm going to cross off my 10. See, I told you I didn't make enough room. Leave enough room. Change it to a 9 and bring back 10. Do you remember when I took one of my 10 sticks and I changed it into 10 ones? That is what we just did. Now I can do my whole subtraction problem. 10 minus 2 is 8. 9 minus 5 is 4. And I always double check my hundreds. 1 minus 1 is 0. So just like we got when we did it with our base 10 blocks, we got 48. And our label is erasers. Now, it does say that we also have to do a proof drawing. So I'm going to start, when I have subtraction, when I do my proof drawings, I always start with the top number, the biggest number, because that's my total, that's what I'm subtracting from. Remember, I'm going to put an X through that because I'm exchanging that 100 for 10 tens. I'm going to put an X through one of my 10s because I'm exchanging one of my 10s for 10 ones. Now I can start my subtraction. I need to subtract 152. So here's 2 ones, 5 10s, and a 100. Now it doesn't matter. This one has a slash, this one has an X through it. They are both gone. So I'm going to double check that I got 48. 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48. So we did indeed get the correct answer. All right. If you are feeling confident with your subtraction, you may solve number 2, 3, and 4 on your own. Be careful of those hundreds towns because we're not just doing with 200. We're doing 400, 600, and 500. So the school cafeteria has 500 apples. Some of them are served with lunch. After lunch, there are 239 apples left. How many apples does the cafeteria serve? So we have 500. I'm going to leave much more space this time. Minus 39. So same thing. I cannot ungroup. I cannot do 0, take away 9, so I go next door. Nobody's home, so I go next door again. I cross off the 5, change it to a 4, and bring back 10. Now I need to cross off my 10, change it to a 9, and bring back 10 again. Remember, I did not change the number. I just changed the way it looked. Now I can do my subtraction. 10 minus 9 is 1, 9 minus 3 is 6, and 4 minus 2 is 4. So we also need to check our answer. We are this time starting with 500. Whoa. I need to, again, exchange for 10 tens and exchange again for 10 ones. Now I can subtract 239. So I'm going to subtract my 9 ones, 3 tens, and 2 100s. And I got to double check that I'm left with 261. 100, 200, 250, 260. See, I messed up somewhere. What did I do? 1, 2, 3, 4. I crossed out 10 ones. What? Why? Silly me. See? That's why it's always good to check your answer. So 100, 200, 250, 260, 261 is the correct answer. Now, if your drawing doesn't match your answer, you have to go back and you have to look. Did I cross out what I was supposed to? I noticed right away that I crossed out 10 ones. Not 9, 10. I don't know why. I was on a roll, I guess. All right, again, at any time if you want to try these out on your own, that is fine. We will do number 3 together, and then I'm going to have you try number 4 on your own. So Teresa sells guitars. She has 600 guitars. She sells 359. How many guitars does she have left? So again, you know we are doing subtraction. Okay, plenty of room on this one. I can't do 0 take away 9, so I go next door. I can't ungroup a 0. No one's home. Go next door again. Now, this is where I start my ungrouping. I cross off the 5, change it to a I cross off the 6, change it to a 5, and bring back 10. I cross off the 10, change it to a 9, and bring back 10. Now I can subtract. 10 minus 9 is 1. 9 minus 5 is 4. And 5 minus 3 is 2. Again, I need to draw a proof drawing to check my answer. So there's my 600. I'm going to draw my 10 tens and my 10 ones, cross out one of my 10s, and then make 10 ones. So now I can cross off 359. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tens. And this time, how about you cross off just 9 ones, Mrs. Peterson? All right, let's see what we're left with. So we have 100, 200, 210, 220, 230, 240, 241. That's a lot of guitars. All right, my loves, let's read this question together. You are going to try and solve it on your own. So it says, Jorge is on a basketball team. He scores 181 points in 1 year. He scores some points in a second year too. Overall, he scores a total of 400 points in the 2 years. How many points did he score in the second year? I'm actually going to write my equation over here just because I have a little bit more room. All right. So you are going to practice solving that on your own. You are also going to draw your proof drawing on your own. Please pause the video. All right, friends, let's see how you did. So I can't do 0, take away 1. So I go next door. I can't ungroup a 0, go next door again. Cross off the 4, change it to a 3, and bring back 10. Cross off the 10, change it to a 9, and bring back 10. 10 take away 1 is 9. 9 take away 8 is 1. And 3 take away 1 is 2. So I get an answer of 219. I'm going to draw my 400s. I need to exchange one of them for 10 tens. And then exchange one of those 10s for 10 ones. Because I know I can't subtract a 1 and 8 or a 1 unless it looks like this. Now I can subtract my 1. I can subtract 8 tens and 1 100. So I am left with 100, 200, 210, 215, 216, 217, 218, 219. So we got the right answer. And our label here is points. All right, friends, take a deep breath. That was quite a bit of work. We are going to continue. We will be solving, we have 8 more problems to do. This lesson might be a little longer than normal. Now on the back side, you do see some 1000s. The directions say subtract, use any method. So we do not have to draw a proof drawing. However, as always, if they help you, please do. So if you want to try these on your own, do one with me just to make sure, and then you can check them out on your own. So we're going to do the same thing, except we have to go one more, and you'll see what I mean. So Can I do 0, take away 2? No. Go next door. Can I ungroup a 0? No. No one's home. Can I ungroup another 0? No. No one's home. So I'm going to take this 1. I'm going to cross it out, change it to a 0, bring back 10. Just like we did on the other side. Cross off the 10, change to a 9, and bring back 10. We do it again. 10, cross off the 10, change it to a 9, and bring back 10. Now I can subtract. So instead of having 1 9, you have 2 9s. 10 take away 2 is 8. 9 take away 7 is 2. 9 take away 7 is 2. Always check that thousands town. 0 take away 0 is 0. If you would like to try these on your own, I encourage you to do so. If you're not quite ready, stick with me. So, again, I see all these zeros. I'm going straight to thousands town. So I'm crossing out. I can't ungroup any of those. I get to my 1, cross off the 1, change it to a 0, bring back 10. Cross off the 10, change it to a 9, and bring back 10. Cross off the 10, change it to a 9, and bring back 10. Boys and girls, get used to this. We will be doing this for every single one of these problems. 10 minus 6 is 4. 9 minus 2 is 7. 9 minus 5 is 4. Always double check your thousands, and you get 474. All right, here we go. 0 take away 3. I can't do it. I see all those zeros. I'm going next door straight to that 1,000. Cross off the 1, changes to a 0, bring back 10. Cross off the 10, changes to a 9, bring back 10. Cross off the 10, change it to a 9, and bring back 10. 10 minus 3 is 7. 9 minus 4 is 5. 9 minus 8 is 1. Always double check your thousands. There's nothing there. Okay, we're going to do one more together, and then I'm going to have you do these two. Actually, let's do this one together, and then you can do these two on your own. So this one might look a little different, and I'll show you why. So we don't have anything in the thousands or the hundreds, but we are still going all the way to the thousands because I can't do any ungrouping until I get to that 1,000. So I'm going to do the same thing that I have been doing. I have my 9s up there, my 10, and my 0. 10 minus 5 is 5. 9 minus 9 is 0. 9 minus 0 is 9. And then 0 minus 0 is 0. All right. I would like you to pause the video. You are going to complete number 8 and number 10 on your own. We will do the word problems together. Please pause the video. All right, let's check it out. Again, you know that you have to go all the way to that 1,000 because there are zeros straight across. 10 minus 3 is 7. 9 minus 9 is 0. 9 minus 2 is 7. Always check that thousands and you get an answer of 707. Same thing with number 10. You know that you're going all the way to the thousands because there are zeros all the way across. 10 minus 7 is 3. 9 minus 5 is 4. 9 minus 1 is 8 for an answer of 843. And now we have 200 word problems left. Our word problems are the same thing. It's just not giving us the equation. So we know we're subtracting. That's what we're practicing today. So it says Elliot has 1,000 pennies. He puts 350s in penny rolls. How many pennies are left? Now, this one is going to be a little bit different, and I will show you why. So we end up going next door because we cannot subtract in our ones. But take a look at this problem. We have 0 minus 0. Can I do 0 minus 0? I can't do many things, 0 minus something, But 0 minus 0, I can do. I get a 0. So now you're just going to pretend that you're doing 100 minus 35. Think back to this page. How did we do it? So I can't do 0 minus 5, so I go next door. I can't ungroup a 0. I go next door, cross off the 1, change it to a 0, and bring back 10. Cross off the 10, change it to a 9, bring back 10. And now I have 10 left. I don't go here because I'm already done with this part. 10 minus 5 is 5. 9 minus 3 is 6. And then I always check my thousands down and I have nothing left. So my answer here is 600 pennies. And finally, we have Marta's class plans to collect 1,000 cans this year. They've collected 452 so far. How many more cans do they need to collect? Again, I drew mine too close to my words. They really need to give us more space. All right, so if you want to pause the video and try this one on your own, of course, please do. I can't do 0 take away 2, and I see zeros all the way across, so I'm going to go for it. Cross off my 1, change it to a 0, bring back 10. Cross off the 10, change it to a 9, and bring back 10. Cross off the 10, change it to a 9, and bring back 10. Now I can do my final. 10 minus 8, or 10 minus 2 is 8. Hello. 9 minus 5 is 4, and 9 minus 4 is 5 for an answer of 548 more. They're sneaking these things in on you. Cans. Whew. How many more cans? All right, friends. I know that was a lot of work. I know it was a little bit longer than normal, but great, great job. I will see you later.